Today, I want to talk about yoga for kids with ADHD in this video because I do yoga every morning as part of my morning routine, and I find that it helps me to wake up and calms down my mind and get me ready for the day. I also talk about yoga inside the Eat to Focus program. There are 4 steps in the Eat to Focus program. Step 1, clean start. Step 2, feed the ADHD brain. Step 3, feed the ADHD gut. Step 4, brain reboot. And yoga is part of the brain reboot steps. Parents always think that kids needs to be outside running around to let out of energy, but staying inside doing some calming exercise such as yoga is just as beneficial. Before I start practicing yoga, I used to think yoga is so easy. I always see yoga people doing these simple poses, no sweating, like eating a piece of cake. And I thought, how hard can that be? Then I took my first yoga class. Boy, I was wrong about yoga. Yoga is not easy, but not hard either. It's just challenging, and I love challenges. After each yoga class, my body would hurt in places that I didn't know exist before. But I love the feeling of good hurts, which comes with a sense of accomplishment and freedom. Yoga is a great exercise for anyone, especially for kids with ADHD, because it provides a full body stimulation experience. Practicing yoga can increase the levels of calming chemicals in the brain and strengthen the prefrontal cortex, which helps to reduce symptoms of depression, anxiety, and even seizures. One study found that children who practice yoga for just 20 minutes, 2 times a week for 8 weeks, had better scores on tests that measures attention and focus. Another study showed that practicing yoga for just 60 minutes 3 times a week for 12 weeks show huge improvement in mood, anxiety than just walking alone. And here are 3 huge reasons why kids should try practice yoga. Reason number 1, yoga increases focus and attention. When kids concentrate on their breath or feel a stretch in their arms, they learn body awareness. This teaches them to keep their minds in one place instead of all over the place. This self control eventually spills over to the classroom and home. You start to notice that you're not yelling as often, homework time becomes less stressful. You also start getting nice notes from your teachers or principal from school for the first time. You might still find some moldy sandwiches in your kid's backpack here and there. Some kids are just messy, and we just have to live with that. Yoga increases calmness. Yoga also includes some type of breathing techniques that I talk about in meditation. Part of yoga is to focus on the breathing and what the body is doing. Most of us do not breathe properly or enough, and we tend to take shallow breath from our chests rather than breathing fully from our diaphragm, which gives you a deep cleansing breath. Breathing slowly and deeply through the nose is a powerful tool to reduce everyday stress and calm the mind down. And the third benefit of yoga is it increases confidence. Yoga not only helps with calming and focus, but most of all, confidence. Having ADHD takes a lot of confidence away from your child. Yoga helps to build confidence by trying new activities and developing new skills. When they practice the same poses and become good at it, it gives them a sense of confidence to keep going. Kids learn self control and self calming techniques, which help to improve their social skills. I have prepared here 5 fun yoga poses for your new yogi to practice. Once your child get confident with this, then help them find new poses to try. Practice the posture in the same order every time for consistency and also to build muscle memories. Another great thing about yoga is that you can do it anywhere. Are you ready to start? Here are a few kid-friendly yoga moves that you and your family can do right now. It's easy to make yoga fun because initially all the yoga moves just feel so silly. So just have fun. Don't worry if you're doing it with perfect form or not. Holding a yoga pose is difficult mentally and physically for kids with ADHD. So when they complete a pose successfully, celebrate the little victories with them. Here's the shape shifting fun here's the fun shape shifting yoga sequence for kids. The first pose is mountain pose. So you stand straight with feet together touching, arms on the side, spread the toes and straighten the legs without locking the knees. Stand as tall as possible by pushing both feet on the ground while lifting the head up, making sure that your face is facing forward. Keep your head level and hold for 10 deep breaths. The next pose is tree pose. So you transition from the mountain pose to the tree pose to hide from your parents. Start with lifting one leg up and resting the foot on the inside of your standing leg. You may use your hands to move your legs, then put your hands together into a prayer gesture. Now you know being a tree is not that easy. Try to hold for 10 deep breaths, then repeat for the other leg. In the third pose, you're going to transition from the tree pose to the down dog pose. The tree is tired of being peed on all the time. So now put your leg down from the tree pose, then bend forward until your hands touch the ground, and walk your hands slowly forward until your body forms a triangle with the ground. Hold for 10 deep breaths again. From the down dog pose, you shape shift into the Sphinx pose. Drop your knee to the ground and walk your hands forward until you are on your belly. Then lift your upper body up and rest on your elbows, just like the Great Sphinx in Egypt. Hold for 10 deep breaths. And now you're going back into a human child. Scoot your body up on all fours, walk your hands backwards until your butt is sitting on your legs. Then lean forward with your arms stretched above your head on the ground while keeping your butt down. Okay, I don't know how to explain this. If you get confused, just look at the pictures. And then hold for 10 deep breaths again. Isn't that easy? So now schedule some yoga time every day. You'll be surprised what it can do for you and your family.